Hey guys, I'm back. I decided to move away from my desk. I was getting tired of standing there. So we need to go over why did Europeans make colonies? Why did they go explore the world? Why would anyone in their right mind get in a little tiny boat that's really no bigger than our classroom, which isn't very big, and sail across a really big ocean to go try and find something new that they don't even know what's there when they get there? So there's three basic reasons for that, and you should be able to see it on my screen or on the screen behind me. It says the three G's. This could be review for some of you. Some of you may have heard this before, others may not. But here we go. So the three G's, they are glory, God, and gold. So we're going to start with the first one, as you can see on your screen or the screen behind me. Glory is the first one. So what glory is, and you see they got a nice little thing here. It's a gold medal. Glory. European kings like to brag. Who doesn't? I mean, I like to brag that my Jeep is more awesome than my wife's. She will argue that it's not, and that hers is better. So they all like to brag. They all like to have more than the other person. So they wanted the glory for their own kingdom that they had more stuff than anybody else. Um, they had more territory. They had more gold. They had more land. They had more slaves. So that's one of the things that motivated them to send out people to explore the world and to establish colonies, establish new places. Glory, being able to personally brag that your kingdom is better than the others. And I mean, it was a huge reason. For example, Spain. Spain had glory over all others for quite a while because they had huge territories in the New World that gave them untold wealth. So, reason number one is glory. Make yourself being able to brag over somebody else. So, take us down to our second one. I'm going to move it down here on this. So, our second one is, anyways, anyone? Bueller? Bueller? It's gold. So gold, they wanted to find riches. There is a finite amount of gold in the world in the 1600s. If you can find a source of new gold, you will have much more wealth, and your kingdom will be much stronger than anybody else's. And so, part of the reason that they explored was to find new sources of gold, silver, diamonds, ruby, anything that's of wealthy value. It could be spice, it could be slaves, it could be gold, silver, any of those things. So any resources that would provide them wealth, money. On here says an example: Christopher Columbus explored for gold. He wanted to take the wealth back to Spain. That's one of the reasons they sponsored it. He told him he would find all this new gold. He didn't find gold so much, but he did find other resources that caused Spain to have newfound wealth. And guys, I mean, it was a very important reason. It created a massive amount of wealth for Spain. And I'm using Spain because they were the first to really establish colonies and to find these resources. It created Spain's wealth and made Spain one of the most powerful countries in the world at the time. And Spain is a relatively small country, and it does not have an abundance of natural resources on its own in Spain. So this allowed them to be an extremely powerful nation. So reason number two, gold. So that's going to take us to reason number three, and probably as important, if not more important than the other two, is God or religion. So religion was monumentally important to Europeans, Christians, and what they wanted to do, and the reason we call God one of the reasons for exploration, they wanted to convert people to Christianity. So they found all of these new indigenous people, what Christopher Columbus called Indians, what we today would call Native Americans, and they wanted to convert them to Christianity. And at the time, it was seen that if you converted lots of people to Christianity, it would make your country, you would have prestige in the eyes of the church and in the eyes of God. And, you know, you would be rewarded justly. So that is another, and that is the third of the reasons, is God, or the conversion of people to Christianity, the getting the indigenous people to convert to become Christian from their pagan native religions. So that is the three G's. And we used our big board today, so it's still not working as a smart board, or it will eventually. That is the three G's, and that's the reasons for exploration. That's the reasons for colonies. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you in our next video or on our next meet.